This is Paul. I was just reading this law dictionary. Yes. They have what's called voluntary payment. Willingly paying a debt. The payment of an illegal demand, such as the giving of a bribe when it is requested or demanded. The voluntary payment. Now, let's say that I have a pretty good idea that Heidi Lee Budnek decided to use my family to make Oprah shows because the nation was virtualized 5 years ago and a lot of people had TVs in their brains. Now, usually to be an actor or an actress in an Oprah show, there was what was called a demand for payment. You had to get paid to make a show. Somebody had to pay for the show, and then there were those that paid to purchase the shows. Now, I had made mention of the anus, the sphincter, the possibility of the urine. Yep. The come to find out what was the show. Now, when you make voluntary payments that are actual bribes, bribery for the refusal to enforce the laws of the United States, because you've got to make a clone show. You've got to make a fish show. You've got to make an Oprah show. Now, when my family has been used to make shows, and I, as a father, have said, I don't want my sons involved in this. I don't want their brains, their bodies, or their nervous systems being involved in any sort of communication system, the making of any shows, or anything else that was or has been entertaining any person anywhere in the world. Now, when you violated my constitutional right to due process in 2011, and then you voluntarily paid each other because you're all in the family, the thing that you really forgot about is I'm the father that has the custody rights for my 5 sons. Now, when you issued a protection order on July 31st of 2015, finding out that the county commissioner or any other elected oath of office got paid any voluntary payments that were actually illegal bribes to obstruct my rights and abuse my sons, it's not going to be hard to get convictions. It's really not. Now, you've been eating Lotus flour cookies. You've been all actors and actresses and fish shows and Oprah shows and all these virtualized shows. And you think you're so important because you've been living in a casino. The problem is the laws of the United States, the laws that guarantee me rights as a father, those laws have been violated. The laws that are enforceable and obligations of mandatory reporters that have to report child abuse have been and are being violated. Now, when I sent those 400 emails last night, and I said, you really should enforce child abuse laws. When I get done going through every individual that got paid to make any shows because of the voluntary illegal bribery system of the Fish family shows, they will have to give an explanation of why they got all that money. Because life is not a casino.